Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we join in of the Tier 1 drivers as they rock it out on their full quali session. As you can see right here, it's total madness, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for a bit of silence there. Just really setting out a few things. Just have a look and see how things are going so far for these drivers. So, right here, we currently have 19 drivers chilling on the grid, just really crafting it out there on their first qualifying session. This is going to be one interesting time out there, as these guys will be out there just really focusing on getting really good times, but not really destroying their tires at the same time. So who's willing to really risk it out there to destroy their tires and run out of tires for the race? So that's something that nobody wants to be involved in so far. Our fastest time that has just been posted right now by Landmine, which is a 140.237. So that is one heck of a blistering time. As you can see, that Ferrari is actually just getting a bit of a tow there. Wonder what place that's gonna get. Oh, there we go. E-Mile, I should say, or it's a lot of new names out here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, as I will acquaint myself as time goes with of these names, but so far it's looking fairly okay. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, should I say, let's call the number one E-Mile, Eminem. Alright, so right here, the young man, or young lady, should I say, I don't know, we don't know the gender yet. Well, hopefully we're able to get into some comms with email. He or she has done a 1:39.8, which is a flippin' blistering time for this tier 1 drivers out there. So far, the only person who's really close to breaking that time is his teammate Ladman, who's just almost going into the sub 140s so far, followed by the Lion Lamb, was at 141.0. He's looking fairly okay, and he's most probably going to go out there for another tryout on this beautiful day on the Baku circuit. So the times are rolling in, and you can see as the times roll in, it looks fairly okay. There we go. Ladman just really being the better driver. It looks going 2/10 faster than his teammate. So that's looking real great for this young man so far. So let's actually try and see if we can get hold of these guys and maybe have a chat with them. So a lot of new faces here in this season today. Madness being one of them, Star Killer and Hermic, should I say, also one of them. And let's have a look. Followed by Druus. I would assume that would be Druum most probably. It looks like he might have changed his name, but hopefully it is Druum. So we have the 3 new drivers here. Oh no, 4. Marcus. Haven't seen Marcus anytime from the previous season, but he will be definitely he or she will be showing us some real good talents. I'm sure these new drivers, hopefully they'll be giving us a run for our money for the old guys. Right, so let's actually try get into one of the chats with the guys right in the general chat. So we'll try get a hold of Boss Otto from the previous race. He didn't manage to have a really beautiful race in his Tier 2 race. And Druis, who's currently racing in Tier 1 or so. Ellis, I would assume Emma there, is Ellis. And then Kaksaki in the general chat. Let's just hear from these guys. Hopefully the audio will come out as well as we'd want it. Hello guys, how's it going there?
Morning.
I'm gonna interview you, boss. How was your race there? You seem to be a little bit under the spider web influence. It's been a while.
Who are you talking to?
Boss.
Actually, I did some mining for a while and fucked up my card though. But okay, it's actually fine for change. But I enjoyed it. The race was good, and I'm thinking of playing again. I don't know. It's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, you were doing quite well. For a guy who's been MIA for a really long time, I think it was fairly decent there.
Thank you. Didn't crash too much.
Look, the amount of spare wheels you guys were leaving on the track was just insane. Like each and every lap, there's a yellow sector somewhere.
How the fuck are these guys so fast? Motherfucker. Yeah, I actually pitted more than I was supposed to the previous race.
Yeah, I think you pitted like 4 times.
Yeah. I think I should go out again. I'm fucking 11. Now I'm gonna miss the next qualifying. What a boost.
Oh no, you'll be able to make it.
No. 143. But I wanna go on mediums now.
Alright, so Druis, how are you feeling, young man? You're fairly new to the league.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
Still trying to get the feeling.
You're trying to get the feeling. So far, is everything working out well as you would have wanted it, or not really?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm struggling with this S-bench on the straight to keep my back end stable.
Oh, right. Just make sure you initially go out wide on the right, and then go left, and then try keep as close as possible to the right hand apex. You should be okay.
I'm left.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right.
How have you been there? Sorry.
I've been quite okay. Just a lot of hard work as everybody's been going through this awesome pandemic, to say. But a lot of it. But things will get there slowly but surely. Just trying to push a lot of things.
What?
Yeah, I need to push a lot of work to try and revamp my mom's house.
Where's that?
She lives next to Alberton. It's in Gauteng.
Oh, that's fucking close.
Kaksaki, I don't see you in the lobby there. Have you changed your name?
No. I changed my name on Steam and on Discord, but it hasn't registered yet. So.
Oh, sorry. It's Klein Saki now.
Yeah, I did that because when we had sponsors, they would see that. So I was like, hello boys.
5 minutes to go.
Good advice. Be careful. Your fucking sauce can blow on 15%. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's what happened to me. That's how I fucked it up. Dis ook aan die muur opgeëindig het met fokkereer wil dit gebars.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's quite an interesting interview there. A lot of vulgar language. Please excuse that. But as you can hear, the guys are experiencing a bit of a few technical difficulties right there, and they're just discovering the most out of this as these guys go through the first qualifying session. They now some of the new guys, or the guys who have never raced in this kind of conditions, are now discovering that the tires can blow out at 50%. I would assume, obviously, when you're exceeding the tire temperatures also at the same time, because this is on simulation damage. Everything is just on full out, no ABS or anything like that. So This is going to be one heck of an interesting race here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are going to hang on for a bit longer, as we now most probably going to be going into the second qualifying session. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping you guys are ready for this race right here. So let's have a look at the overall field so far. So far it looks like our top 3 guys will be really battling out, as there are only a few tenths difference per lap from each other. Zeal taking that provisional pole on the first quali session, and we're followed by Landmine, who's taking the second place, and then Emili's his teammate right there just taking third place. So the Ferraris are definitely in it for the constructors, and you know what, we can put it right here. We have Zeal, he is chilling in the Mercedes car. Most of the guys are sitting in the pit, just waiting out the quali session so far. Alright, so from 4th place going all the way to 7th place, it looks fairly tight also, as we have hundredths of a second difference and tenth of a second difference between the guys. So this is going to be one heck of an interesting field right at the top of this, and then getting into the midfielders right here from 8th going all the way down to 10th position. Gerbs are just, well, not pardon me, Kaiser just starting off that initial midfield in his McLaren, followed by Skekski in the Alpha, and we have Martin in the Mercedes taking the 10th place position with a medium compound tire. Question is he strategically playing this out? Ladies and gentlemen, you let me know. Comment. Don't be afraid to say anything. Don't be afraid to say hi or anything like that. Comment. Just let me know what you guys think. You know, it should be quite an interesting race that we're going to be seeing here today. So I'm hoping you guys are ready for this, because I'm definitely going to love this race today. Definitely going to love it. Alright, so, and then out of the points table right there, looks like Martin has been pushed down a bit, as we can see more guys just filtering out into that midfield. But Madness currently in his out lap in the Haas. So he'll be running up the back end. I'm sure some of the guys are still going to give it out their all to try and be better than the other guys. Oh, there we go. Our first comments coming up there, ladies and gentlemen. That's looking real good. That's something we want to see the whole entire time. Let's see how that turns out for these guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching currently right now, pardon me, I can't really see who is definitely watching. You guys let me know. Who are you in favor of? Currently we have Zeal right on top. Our young man just really destroying the field. So, who are you guys rooting for? Let me know. Let me know who you guys rooting for. Come on, don't be afraid to comment. Say something. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we have... Whoa, looks like we've already have a few guys who've just decided to retire after posting their laps. And it's not looking so great, as they... Going through Castle Madness, almost pinching his front wing into that corner apex, but managing to survive that near miss situation there. So this is looking real great for this young man, definitely. So the first quali session is now over, and let's see how this goes. Our first comments coming up. That's something we want to see the whole entire time. Right. So, How's this gonna work out? Now we're at the end of the quali session, and it looks like Zeal is gonna be dominating. Oh, is it just a fluke that he's managed to get himself all the way up there? Ooh, here we go. Zeal just really showing the dominance, just going out again, almost breaking that 139. So we just heard a bit of a comment there. Pardon me, what did you just say, young man? So guys, I just really hope you're ready for this, as we're now going to be tuning into the next qualifying session right here on the Tier 1 Red Line Racing League. I hope you guys are ready for this, because this is going to be one heck of an intense session that we're going to be going through today. So that is the end of the quali session. So far the guys are looking fairly decent, no big issues. A few oopsies there and there coming from the guys, which really tells us that we might be having a few incidences with some wall action. But definitely this is almost a full lobby. The Mercedes car just leading the current grid, and hopefully the second Mercedes car will join in to just really give the Ferrari a bit of a run for their money. Woo woo! So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are getting ready. You're going to get some of those snacks to see how things go out there. Make sure you're getting ready, because just before we race, you're going to have another quali session once again, and a third one that's going to also happen. And I'm hoping you guys are ready for this, because this is going to be one heck of a beautiful race we're going to be seeing today. Right, so here we go, already starting the second quali session. Skekski just rumbling out there already, getting out into the track and trying to set themselves a really good time. So we already lost half of the field from the first quali. So far these guys are looking fairly good. I don't know how this is going to look like for Zeal, as he's already posted a really good time, showing us some real true great potential out there. So will this work out for him, or are the Ferraris just chilling out to sandbag a little bit? But definitely one of the Ferraris, which is Ladman, is already out, and actually both Ferraris are already out, just came out at different times. But so far it's looking fairly good for Zeal, as he will be moving on hopefully to the next quali session right here. So let's see how this goes out for Skekski, as he is on his shake and bake lap, getting those tires nice and warm, getting some rubber right into there, getting that car into a really good rhythm, and acquainting himself. A bit of a lockup there, acquainting himself with the car. So that lockup will cost him a little bit of tire pressure right there, as the pressures will be a little bit high and the temperature will go up skyrocketing. Hopefully he'll have those tires nice and cool for the first corner as it goes down the start finish into the DRS zone. How's this looking for this young man right here? So far it's looking quite great, just really carrying out a lot of speed on the first corner. A little bit slow throughout the first corner. Hopefully the McLaren will wait a little bit. Thank you. And here we go in the second corner, as it takes it a little bit it's not as fast as we'd like, but sometimes I've noticed from the previous season that some of these laps will look really slow, but will carry out a really good time. A really good entry, but a bit of a struggling exit there, punting the car into the corner. Hopefully that's not going to affect him on the next few corners coming up, as he will have a bit of damage right there. As you can see, the car is going out wide there, just not really having any front end grip so far, but it looks like he'll be keeping it in check. A bit of a lockup going into the corner from Skekski, and now he goes through into Castle. Will be able to maintain. Really good apex clipping right there, going in nice and deep, just getting into the high gears just to avoid getting the wheel spin, losing a little bit of time on the initial acceleration, but keeping those tires under control without having to raise a temperature and wheel spring. Yeah, we go, just really going into that left-hander quite well, nice and cleanly there, keeping it nice and wide, goes through a really good exit, but so far let's hope this will give him a really good time as he goes through the final few corners. Clean Saki just really kicking it out there, almost going into the sub 140s, and he kicks himself off for 140.2. Arc gets a 142.0. That might be Skekski bring us the slowest time out of the three, so this might not be looking so great for this young man so far. He's gonna have to go straight into the pits and try again. Here we go. Now we're on board with Martin as he now pushes his Mercedes. Will he be able to get himself all the way up into a really good position so he doesn't get knocked out in this? There we go. Takes second place position right there. Ladman also posting a similar time, only a few tenths faster than Martin and that Ferrari. So that's looking real great for this young man. So let's get on board with Emily, should I say? It is Emily. So as a bit of lockup going into the corner there, really good control going through, really nice composed, just really getting into that power nice and early, doing quite well. Just really a lot of lockup, which will punish those tires so much. Getting that first sector purple is what he needs right now. So going quite deep there, invalidating the lap. That is definitely not what you want. Here we go, Ladman. The Lion Lamb just posting a 157. I'm sure he's going to try to push a little bit harder with those medium compound tires to get himself into the 140s and and avoid getting knocked out. Let's get on board here with Star Killer. Will he be able to get himself a really good lap right here? Really good entry and exit. It's nice and clean coming from this young man right here, as he shifts his way to make sure he doesn't get any wheel spin on the initial power being put onto the tarmac, keeping the car nice and neat, no drama to it, real smooth right there, just cutting into the apex nice and deep as much as he can. Going through Castle, carrying out a little bit of speed. They're not as fast as they would like most probably, but it is decent enough so far. Now we're going through the high speed left hander, which is one of the fastest sections of this track. A lot of trees around. Here we go into the left hand turn. Just giving it a really good neat turn in without any issues. No drama whatsoever on the exit. This young man, Star Killer, is definitely killing it out there. Just really keeping the car nice and tidy. Right, so he hits the DRS zone now as he goes through to the start finish. Will he be able to get himself a good time? There we go, gets himself a 141.8. That's looking real decent for this young man so far. Alright, so let's get on board with Gerbster, who's in the Alpha race. Will he be able to manage to get himself into a good position as he is right now? Sector 1 looking fairly okay for himself. There we go, gets a purple in the first sector. Oof, almost going out wide on that right hander. Now he's going to go through Castle as we have Droom who's punted his car straight into Castle. He'll not. Hopefully his time is fast enough to allow him to go through to the next stage. It's just tethering right there in 7th position, just really hanging on for dear life. Oof, nice and smooth coming from Gerbster right there, carrying out a lot of speed throughout the corners and just keeping it nice and clean off the racing line. Here we go, and our start finish coming up. How will this young man do? Will he fare out and get himself right into the deep sub 10 position? Ooh, gets himself a really good, nice, that's a well done 3rd place right there. Even gets a purple on that 3rd sector. So the 6 minutes to go of this qualifying session, and so far we are seeing a bit of we have a few drivers making a few mistakes throughout the tracks, losing a few wings. As you can see, a few yellow flags being raised so far. Marco Fori just really cracking it out there, just getting himself a 5th place position. Right, so let's try get on board of Zeal right here. The man is currently on his shake and bake lap. As we can see, Emily is currently on her quali lap. How will this turn out for this young lady? Ooh, a lot of lockup. Whoa, carrying out a lot of speed though, but it has a lot of lockup coming through into that corner. Just managing to flick the back end into the corner, getting that 1st sector purple for herself, looking real good. Hopefully doesn't go too deep this time, just keeps it nice and clean. Hits that apex quite well. Going through Castle, just breaking into Castle. Ooh, looking real good there. On the right, left-handers, and coming out of Castle and going through the high-speed left-hander right here. Baku, will Emily be able to get herself all the way up top? Ooh, carrying out a lot of speed there, locking up twice, almost hitting the wall. Alright, going through the last few corners, the high-speed corners now, going through to the start-finish straight, coming through now on the last curve, going to the right. Will Amelie be able to get herself the good points position right up there into the top 10? Ooh, takes pole position. Yay! That is something fancy coming out from that driver right there. This is quite interesting right here in tier 1. You're already seeing flames coming from these guys. Will Zeal be able to post a really good enough time? Ooh, gets a purple on the 1st sector. That's really good so far on those medium compound tires. Martin moves up again, gets himself into a 3rd position. Oh, whoa, that's looking real great for the Mercedes if these guys manage to get themselves the podium positions, or should I say the top 3 positions. Oh, the 3rd sector doesn't look so. The 2nd sector doesn't look so great for the. Oh, it does get purple on the 2nd sector. It didn't look like it was getting purple, but so far it's looking quite decent. We'll be able to carry out the purple sectors of the medium compound tires, which is supposedly the slow compound tire, but it looks like Zeal is making do and is making sure these tires work. Going through the DRS zone, now headed towards the start finish. Will Zeal be able to take that pole position away? Zeal only gets the 3rd place, so that will be with a Mercedes sitting at 3 and 4. not bad coming from the Mercedes team right here, and the Ferrari team getting a first and fifth place right there, right in the middle of everything. We have it looks like it's a house driven by Glenn Saki. This young man is showing some true potential. Gerbster really is still trying to make do with what he has and tries to push himself into the deep top 10. So far he's got 6th place. Ladman just really struggling while his teammates just blisters through onto that pole position. Another yellow coming from most probably that'll be that's quite interesting. Trying to track down who caused that yellow in that middle sector right there. But anyways, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as we headed towards the end of the qualifying session, we're looking fairly good so far. Everything is looking quite dandy, and wow, one more minute to say is pretty much left of this quali session, and so far the times are looking quite deep right there at the top from 4th position going upwards. So now the midfield of this top 10, they're looking quite tight, only a few tenths of a second dividing those drivers going through from Ladman all the way down to Star Killer. Doesn't look like Druas will be able to make it to the final quali session. So Skiekski, let's see how this is going to turn out for this young man. Will he be able to get Star Killer out of that? Star Killer already is out of the top 10 position taken by Kaiser. Will Skiekski be able to get himself all the way up top to take Kaiser's position? A lot of lockup going into that left-hander right there, but so far looking fairly decent. Gets a purple for the middle sector. That should help him out a bit more, just to get all the way to the top. If he gets this last sector right, he should be able to get himself into the top 10 position and taking him out of the elimination zone. Boop! Gets himself a 5th position. Kaiser will be getting knocked out of that top 10 position. Oh, that is definitely not what Kaiser has planned for. Kaiser has been showing such great potential last season. So far, it doesn't look like he will have much to give. As you can see right here, the line lamp just really trying to crank out another one. Or is he just going out there just to get used to the track? Kaiser is actually on his, he's currently on his hot lap. How will this turn out for this young man? Will Kaiser be able to get himself out of the top 10, get himself out of the bottom? Oh, Kaiser gets himself a 7th place position. Yo, oh, finally! Thank you very much for. I thought you were a lady, young man. Yeah, well done on your positioning right there. Just really cracking it out there.
With you, I was on the
I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly right there. So we have a few comms coming from the drivers.
I was halfway across the line. They qualifying it. I was like, you gotta be joking me. I'm over the line.
Oh wow, well done, Emily. Is it Emile? Is it Emile or Emily? It can't be Emily. Emily spelled correct in a different way, so I would say it's Emile if I'm correct. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but do correct me. But yeah, well done in your placing right there in pole position. Ooh, you are cracking hot, the young 13-year-old. Right, so now the final quali session, which is our 3rd quali session before the race. This is going to be one heck of an intense time out there, ladies and gentlemen, as this is going to work out fairly okay for some of these drivers. None of them are actually eager to get out there. They're just waiting to see who's going to go out of a different set of tires. As you can see, we're getting a little bit of action coming out of the Alfa Romeo pit. And definitely Gripster going out. Oh, Skekski going out first. Oh, it is definitely Gripster going out first. Initially just really giving us a bit of a tour of the current track here at Baku. So far everything is nice and clear. We definitely have dynamic weather enabled for tier 1, and here we go. As we can see, Gripster is sitting on a nice fresh set of tires, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely is, as these tires should be able to get him into a really good position for the top 10 starting grid. There we go, as Gibson really just trying to acquaint himself with this track. So far is looking real good and confident. Just testing his gearbox. If it works, it doesn't want to have any issues. Going through the racing line just to really, get the feel of the track as he goes through the high speed left and the right here on the back of the Baku circuit. Wow. Right, so here we go, going through to the start finish straight, and now we have Gripster going out on his flying lap to say, which will start now. So let's see how this young man is going to fare out. Ooh, carrying out a lot of speed into the first corner, almost going out too wide. They're having to be off the throttle most of the time into the corner and taking that second corner. The left-hander looking fairly okay. A lot of confidence, not too much wheel spin coming out of the exit. Oh, looking real good entry right there. Right on the braking zone. Oh, a bit of a lockup coming from that right-hander. From the front right tire. Hopefully he'll be able to set a really good time that'll get him into a good position. Looks like so far everybody's chilling out with the soft compound tire just to get the edge over their opponents. Just clipping that apex quite well, going into Castle and looking real great now, going into the back left high speed corner of Baku. Will this young man be able to carry out the speed without disturbing the car? Oh, there we go, taking that left and sharp left-hander, carrying out a bit of speed, staying into third gear to avoid any wheel spin, going down to the next corner. Ooh, third to last corner right there, as it goes, sweeps right through the last few corners towards the straight. How is this going to fare out for this young man, Gripster? Will he be able to get himself into a good position? That is so unfortunate, that happened. Ooh, Gripster getting himself a 140, improving from his previous hot laps right there. Clean Saki right behind him, a few tenths behind. Ooh, here we go. Ladman cracking himself into a sub 40. Hopefully you'll be able to get yourself a really good position coming up next. So hopefully things will turn out well for you, young man. Alright, so let's get on board here, right here with Kaiser, as Kaiser goes down through the last few corners. Oh, Email just really cracking the whip right there. And,
what?
Whoa, that is definitely not what he wants to see going through to that first corner, but it is okay. He does get himself provisional pole, and so far we got Kaiser right here. Will Kaiser be able to get himself into the top 3 position? Right there. Ooh, just temporarily into top 3, and just only...
Emil, great time, Emil.
Emil. Oh, it's Emil. Thank you, Ark, for verifying that it is Emil. Right, so Kaiser just really cracking out into that 4th position, almost getting the 3rd position. Looks like Zeal might be struggling a little bit with a bit of a good lap there, but hopefully he'll be able to post another good time. So let's try get on board with Skekski and see if he'll be able to match up a good time. So the Lion Lamb just really messing up his lap there, just posting a 1:48.6. So let's just actually get on board. He's must be still out there, just really trying to craft up a bit more. Oh, there we go. Everything's looking fairly okay for this young man in the Reynolds. Will the Lion Lamb be able to put down a roaring time, or will he be suffering and chilling right there at the back end of the starting grid on the top 10? How will this look out for this young man? Will he be able to improve and get right in front of the Mercedes in front of him right there? Oh, it stays in the same position, a few tenths away from actually he's in front of Martin, just a tenth faster than Martin right there. Hopefully Martin will be able to post another fast time to match up to his teammates and give him some support right up top. Right here we've got Skekski still on his out lap, getting himself some lacquer heat into the tires, and hopefully he'll be able to get himself to a good position right here. So as he sets up his car, there we go. How will this look like? Everybody in the pits just looking at Skekski right here. He should have carried out more speed. Oh, Skekski just really ruining his time to get more speed out of the last few corners. But let's hope his strategy worked out for this young man as he starts his lap right here. How will this work out for him on the first corner coming up? Oh, goes out wide, a huge lock up into turn 1. So far, it looks okay. He's managed to recover a little bit there. Saki might disturb. Oh, Skekski goes straight into the wall. No, that will just ruin things for him. So right here, we've got Saki, who's really gonna go out for another lap with those soft compound tires to try and really prove himself a little bit of a faster driver to try and get up there into the top 3 position. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, this is not going to be a great lap for Saki. It doesn't look as fast as it should be. But as I've said this before, and I'll say it again, those slow laps always tend to be the faster laps. Ooh, a lot of lockup going into the left-hand corner there. Still managing to control the car under that braking. Goes out wide on that corner. That is definitely not carrying a lot of speed going out on the exit. Right, so will he be able to improve his lap from what he had already? He's now in the DRS zone. Oh, so it looks like he did back off from his previous lap and is now going for another hot lap right now. Managing to get that braking zone, going in nice and deep into that first corner, just carrying out a better speed going out to that exit right there. Going deep again into the next corner, carrying out a bit of speed there, going into DRS, getting a lot of speed going down the first DRS straight. This is looking fairly great for this young man. Will he be able to hit that braking point again? Well done, going in deep again. Just really whipping that back end just to get the car corrected into the right direction. Just managing, a bit of a wheel spin coming out of the previous corner right there. But it's still looking fairly safe for this young man. Will he be able to get faster time than what he had before? A bit of a wiggle coming out of the corner. Just managing to keep it in control so far. Going in super deep on the right-hander towards Castle now. Will be able to carry our speed into almost nicking that left-hand apex into Castle, but managing to avoid it. so far. So yeah, that is quite interesting. He almost destroyed his wing going into castle, but looks fairly okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, going out wide. Tiny G. But yeah, going out wide there a little bit. And oh, looking real good so far for Klein Saki. Oh, getting that a real good purple in that middle sector. How will this look like for this young man in the last sector? Will he be able to get himself into the top 3 position as you go through the last few minutes of this qualifying session right here? There we go. Yes, there we go. Gets himself into a 4th position place right there. Nice and comfortable. Looks like the top 3 position guys they are again trying to push for another hot time lap right here. There we go. We're on board with Zeal. Zeal wants to get that top gets himself into a 2nd place position. That's real good coming from Zeal. Still not managing to beat Emil's time right there. Oh, Ladman just really cracking out the whip right here. Let's see how this is going to work out for Ladman right here. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, Ladman have under a lot of heavy, he's already invalidated his time. Hopefully he'll be able to get to the start in time as he pushes his car. Will he be able to make it in time? Oh, that is so unfortunate. Doesn't look like he'll be able to make it in time to start another flying lap for this young man. Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, we have been seeing a lot of great action during this last quali session. Hopefully we're going to be seeing some good action coming up during the race. Alright, so I'll suggest you, ladies and gentlemen, go get your snacks and get ready for this 50% race, because this is going to be one epic race to be watching. Right, so let me also get myself a bit of a snack, as this is the end of the quali session right here. So Michael Farid gets himself that 4th place. I don't know where this young man comes with that pink Mercedes, and wow, he's got a bit of a challenge this coming season. Michael dominated the previous season in tier 2, so he's now in tier 1. Hopefully he'll be able to get himself all the way up into the points, into a really good points position. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the standings as you're going to see it right here for the top 10 guys for this tier 1 racing league. Hope you guys are ready. I've just got my snacks right here. I'm all ready to rumble. I hope you guys are ready to rumble with me. So this is going to be one heck of an awesome race. So if you haven't gotten a snack, I would say go get it now, because this is going to be one hot race that you're going to be seeing today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready for this, as you have a few seconds to go get your snacks, as I have gotten my snack. Got myself a bit of a milk tart Tinkies, one of the new flavors. Enjoy it. No, I'm not endorsing Tinkies. We don't have a sponsor from Tinkies, so it'll be nice if they sponsored us. But yeah, Let's see how this goes out for these guys. Okay, so right now, ooh, that's Ferrari going out wide there. Right now, everybody's on a shake and bake lap as get those tires nice and toasty to say. You guys let me know who you guys in favor of. Who do you think is gonna win? Right, so we are currently on the shake and bake lap, parade lap to say. My favorite lap. I'm not gonna lie, it is still my favorite lap till this day. A lot of mistakes can happen here. Unfortunately, you know, this game is not doing that realism to, you know, actually carry out a bit of penalties or some sort of damage penalties throughout to the race. But so far everything is looking fairly good for these guys. As you can see, they're bobbing and weaving side to side, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, right, left. Right. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready to resume this whole entire session, and now we're here on the race time. So this will be a 50% race, nice and easy, no big issues or whatsoever. Let's just wait for the drivers to line up. Alright, as the last few cars line up, everything's looking quite great. Here we go now. As you're about to start, how will this go out for these guys right here? Might be seeing a few mistakes coming from behind, definitely. Hopefully we have a really good launch from the start line. Waiting for the lights. Here we go. And here we go. The lights are out. Let's see how this works out for these guys right here. As you can see, the two Ferraris managing to have a really good pull away, but getting that Mercedes tucked in. Ooh, a lot of collusions happening there. A lot of ghosting also. Oh, we got the Haas just punting itself in the first corner. Oh, got that oh, a lot of wings are being lost already on the first few corners. This is definitely not looking so great for a lot of these drivers right here. But it looks like our top three drivers are fairly decent. They're sitting in a decent place. Oh, here we go. Hermit just really managing to get in front of everybody once again. Sneaky little young man right here we have. He just manages to sneak right past everybody. Oh, okay, the game is glitching once again. So it looks like Zeal is in his Mercedes has managed to go past Emil right there. Emil is now sitting at sitting in second place position as now as we resume the race after we've had that safety car on the initial start. Right now Emil's going to be chasing down Zeal. Let's see how this turns out for these guys. We're seeing a lot of space coming through, and so far everybody has managed to get out of castle without too much drama. Hermit just really disconnecting. Oh, already have Arc and Madness just DNFing already at the start of the race. Here we go again, the great equalizer is right out there, and we're back onto slow steady state, and we have a safety car. Currently we've lost Arc and Madness. Unfortunately, Madness not being able to make it. We're actually waiting to see what kind of strategy and what kind of pace this guy has. So we'll have a lot of cars going into the pits right now. So let's chill and get on board with our race leaders. Oh, looks like Martin and Mercedes goes out for mediums. Alright, so as we have half of the grid going straight into the pits, it looks like we're going to be... Oh, that's quite interesting. People trying to rock out there with some hard compound tires. Most of the guys who went out went into the pits have gone out for a set of mediums. A few guys going out with the hard compound tires. That is Marco Fori and the Lion Lamb. I feel like the strategy is going to be based on trying to outlast everybody of those hard compound tires all the way to the very end, or hoping for a safety car towards the end and set out for a set of softs. Interesting strategy there coming from our race leader. He's sitting on the medium compound tires. One of the Ferraris is also sitting on a medium set of tires. Most probably the idea is to hold down Zeal for a bit for looks like Emil goes out for a set of most probably going out for a set of mediums. There we go. So tumbling down all the way down the field. Hopefully he'll be able to fight his way all the way up to the top. Ooh, we've just had a major incident right there between Tiny G and Martin. Lane Saki also going into a bit of an incident there. So that is definitely not what we want to see there, ladies and gentlemen, coming from the tier 1. That's a lot of drama that's going to be happening during the race, as we see things are not looking so great. A lot of guys are going to be losing a lot of placing because of these kind of mistakes. So it looks like the Mercedes, the Williams will be going in. Oof, that Williams not really been able to put down the power there. So it looks like the safety car will have to go in once again. Ladies and gentlemen, so much drama happening already. We've lost 3 drivers. How's this going to turn out towards the end? Right, so ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined in just now, we are currently under safety car after a huge incident. Oh, that's not going to be so great for some of these drivers, as now the safety car will be going in on this lap. But we've lost 3 drivers, and that has caused a safety car. So hopefully this is going to turn out to be one heck of an interesting race today. As you can see right here, right now, our race leader is trying to really pull a bit of a stunt there to pull away from Ladman. Zio is doing his utmost best. He's most probably going to be sitting on that ERS a little bit there. It definitely is sitting on that ERS. Ooh, already having a bit of yellow flags on that second sector. Yeah, so far the safety car has resumed fairly okay, and getting a bit of bumper bashing right here at the back, and you see Marcus just really ghosting into everybody. So far Marcus is actually disconnected, and we see Tiny G in the husk. Will Tiny G be able to make it right through Marcus? And he definitely does, as he locks up going into that left hander. It looks so far, it looks okay. Oh, Emil just really making moves, and oh, Emil just taking that inside line. Let's actually get on board and see how this is going to turn out for this young man as he listens right through the whole entire field. These drivers don't see the sneaky young man going right through these guys. Ooh, going in deep into that right-hander, similar to how he done in the quali. And going through Castle, he's already made up so many places, and a lot of guys seem to be struggling a lot with pace so far. So now this is a battle between Emil and the Lion Lamb and Kaiser. Kaiser trying his utmost best to stay away from the Lion Lamb, but Lion Lamb just getting a bit of toe on any straight or high speed straights coming through. So another safety car again. That is not what we want here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Gripstar has removed himself of this. Oh, that does not look good. It looks like he had a bit of a skid moment. Let's try and see if we can find where he skidded. Oh, that's definitely not what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely. Oh my word, we are losing drivers left, right and center. We will see a lot of guys going straight into the pit to repair their car. Here we are back at it again. Oh, safety car, the great equalizer, ladies and gentlemen. This is definitely not the kind of exciting race that we were expecting tonight. It's just really going down the drain, as these guys are just not managing to keep those cars. That's quite interesting. Our race leader Zeal decided to go straight into the pits and go for a set of medium compound tires. Hopefully he'll be able to make it through the field without any issues. Oh, the Lion Lamb disconnecting from the session. So this is looking quite great here. We got the 2 teams up top, which is the McLaren. Oh, pardon me, not 2 teams, but 3 teams. We got the Ferrari in pole position, followed by the McLaren, and then we got another Ferrari. So that's a sandwich of note, and then followed by a Renault from the Lion Lamb. Hopefully this is going to turn out to be one heck of a battle. We're currently sitting under safety car, and this is just really gonna get dragged out all the way to the very end with the safety car. Michael Fourie landing himself into a 5th place position with a 5-second penalty so far. Hopefully he'll be able to make enough distance between the other drivers to keep that 5th position for himself, or be all a little bit better. We have a lot of drivers who've already done 2 pit stops already. So that's that shows to tell that this track really claims all the front wings of any car. So pardon me for my viewers if I'm misspelling some of the names. Definitely it is still the first race. Unfortunately, it's the first time I've seen these some of our races. And hopefully as the season goes along, we'll get to know them a little bit better and learn to really pronounce their names. But so far, we'll try not to butcher the names too much. Klein Saki rocking it out there with those hard compound tires, and Skekski also deciding to go for another set of a set of hard compound tires. So far we got Marco Fourie and the Lion Lamb sitting on the hard compound tires. Safety car going in on this lap. Hopefully Zeal will be able to make up some ground on this coming few laps the same way that Email has done so far. So hopefully this is going to work out well for this young man. Right, so we can see the drivers are really eager to actually get started, but by bunching up like this is going to cause a bit of an issue on the first corner, as the drivers are just eager to take a position. How's this going to go out for these guys? How's it going to go? And here we go. Ooh, that's a bit of a problem for Kaiser. That might have cost him a bit of a win right there. Here we go again as we resume after the safety car. We see Zeal just really trying to get himself a really good position, managing to take that position from the pink Mercedes. Looks like we might have had a driver just tumble down a little bit there. A bit of close contact coming from some of the guys so far. And we see Martin just really struggling for pace so far. It's not looking so great. This young man just made it into the top 10. And it looks like he's not really living out to that. So it looks like right now we've got Tiny G's definitely going to be trying to challenge Martin's position right there. Ooh, Klein Saki just hitting the wall. There'll be another collection for this track to get itself another spare wing, front wing from this race right here. So let's have a look at the guys that are at the front as they really bunched up. Who's going to be able to get right up there? As you can see, the McLaren is under a lot of pressure. Oh, guys are spinning out of that corner. It looks like they might have had a little bit of contact between the two guys, between Kaiser and Emil. But then it looks like now the Ferraris are now dominating right up top. And then we've got the Lion Lamb who's just really trying to put a bit of pressure on them. And Zeal following in the Mercedes was right on top of the Lion Lamb. Will they be able to make up any places? Or is this going to be a battle for first place between the two Ferraris? Let's get on board here of the Lion Lamb as he will be getting a bit of tow. Ooh, there we go. Ladmine just really cranking it up. The fastest time there, 1:46. That's looking fairly good right there. His teammate just really lacking right there behind a bit there. The young man is doing quite well to defend for his teammates up front. So will they be able to keep up this team effort right here. Let's see how this is gonna go, as we see that we have the Renault just really breathing down on that Ferrari. Yeah, so far it's looking fairly equal between these guys. It's just a matter of time who's going to be making the mistake, who's going to be getting that penalty. Marco Ferri right behind, not so far away. As you can see, the midfield is definitely battling it out. Super close racing between these guys right here in the midfield as they go, and they're now approaching that high-speed left-hander. The top guys right here will Zeal almost putting himself in a position where he can actually make an attack on the Renault, and will he be able to make a dive? Just really backs off and tries to really get a better exit of this corner right here. In the last few corners, as you can see, the Ferraris are starting to pull away slowly but surely, and the Lion Lamb is left for dead, as now he has Zeal right next to him. Zeal gets that bit of slipstream, and the Lion Lamb will be trying to get the slipstream back from Zeal to try and make a move on that first corner. Zeal just managing to take that position quite well. So definitely Zeal done that really nicely without any issues, and that's looking real great. You all approve of that move without any drama or anything like that. Alright, so let's actually just keep an eye a little bit. Let's actually get down with the guys right in the middle right here. As you can see, they're going through the first DRS zone. Starkiller right on top of Martin. Martin doesn't seem to have any pace right now. Starkiller just really waiting to get into action and pounce right on top of Martin. As you can see, oh, Zeal might be getting nice and close to the Ferrari. Oh, it looks like Emil is definitely struggling for traction right there. Oh, just hitting that apex of the castle corner. That's not real good. Getting out of there. Emil just really struggling for grip going out of the exit. Zeal just grinding as hard as he can, and he's definitely wasting that ERS. Emil sitting almost a full ERS, so that should allow him to actually just have a really good start finish straight without having Zeal being a threat, depending on now if he's going to be able to get a really good clean exit out of that corner. So far it looks quite dangerous, as Zeal will be getting that toe going through the start finish. How will this turn out for Emil now? Zeal is going to get that DRS definitely. Here we go, as it goes side by side. Zeal just getting right up there. Now Emil's just sitting. Unfortunately, not even using Zeal, taking the fastest time of a 1:43.9. Emil just really chilling out, not really giving much of a care about the points position, just really playing it out there for long-term kind of plays so far. So now Ladman is the next person that Zeal's going to be under attack from. So Zeal didn't get... Oh, a lot of lockup coming from the Ferrari there. Almost hitting the wall. Oof, the front wheels are definitely not having it, as the temperatures are now skyrocketing after the first lockup, and he's gonna just carry on getting more and more lockups over and over again. Ooh, we got a spin out here from Hermik, and he was doing so well. He got himself a really good position. Now he's tumbled down all the way to 10th place. Okay, right now we have Tiny G right on top of Starkiller. But right now we also have Zeal right on top of Ladman. Ladman just really... It doesn't look like the Ferraris have any pace at all during this race. I wonder what is going on. Or maybe they're playing it safe. You'll never know. Zeal will be getting DRS. And this should allow him to get him closer and closer to Ladman. Ladman has ran out of ERS, and Zeal gets the fastest lap once again. Goes out wide, side by side with Ladman, and managing to complete that move so far. Looks like Ladman will be trying to... Ooh, virtual safety car. So that's real great moves coming there from Zeal, as he definitely shows off his skills on overtaking. He's trying to really dominate these guys as much as he can. Definitely not looking great for Emil as he gets a 5-second penalty, speeding under virtual safety car. That is gonna really ruin his race so far. He's done so. Oh, teammate DNFs. Ladman losing the back end of his car out of the exit of Castle. Whoa. This young man is not going to recover from that. That is definitely not what you want to see here. As the Ferraris tumble down. So far, it doesn't look like anybody's going to be challenging that Mercedes of Zeal. Zeal just really pulling more and more time on each lap. Alright, so let's go visit the midfields right here. There's a battle that has been going on for around about 3 laps right here. It's Martin versus Tiny G and Skexky. These guys have been chasing each other down for a while, and let's see how this is turning out so far. We've got Martin of the hard compound tires really struggling, I'm sure, to keep up with the pace of those medium compound tires. It looks like Martin has now completed a move on Skexky. Skexky not being able to make any moves back to defend. Quentin Berry getting out of the pits and getting into that 7th place position, managing to keep a hang of it, but then this should give Martin DRS. DRS will help Martin to take Quentin's position as they go side by side towards the next corner. Oh, looks like the Mercedes is back in heat as it's really grafting. The Mercedes today is really showing us that they're going to be dominating the season so far. On the first race, they're already showing a lot of potential. Hopefully we'll see more of this once again, but now it's just a matter of time. Oh, we see Emil's decided to just go out for a set of hard compound tires during the virtual safety car. Ooh, looks like we've lost Zeal, ladies and gentlemen. We never caught that. Oh my word, Zeal. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen, we've just lost our race leader. The guy was showing us such great entertainment. Now everybody is at the mercy of the Ferrari if it manages to get all the way up there. So this does give the Ferrari a bit of a chance again to get into the good points position. Almost half of the field is out today, so I wonder what is going on with these guys. Just another accident again, coming from Tiny G, coming out of that high-speed corner, losing the car. Oh my word, definitely that's not something you want to see. Oh my, wow. Wow, and that is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate for the young man. As you can see right here, Kaiser jumps straight into the pits. Oh, he's got to drive through penalty, looks. Ooh, that is definitely not great at all, as we've now lost half of the whole entire field right here, ladies and gentlemen. The only guys who are surviving are the top 10 points position holders. Quentin Berry right on top of Emil, but then Emil will be able to get out of the situation as he pulls away. Martin is under a lot of pressure from the Ferrari. Martin should be able to have a lot of heat in his car. Martin almost losing the back end of his car, getting it back together. Now Emil is getting that lacquer toe going towards the start finish straight. Martin will not be able to hold the Emil down as he's getting the toe and the DRS. How's this gonna look out for Martin? Martin has run out of ERS. Emil just going for it. Side by side going into the first corner. Emil managing to take the position, but then Martin says, I want my position back. It looks checking a dive a bang. Oh, Martin not being able to make a dive now. This time Martin will be able to get DRS. Unfortunately, Martin didn't really get a good exit out of that corner, so Emil will be able to get out of this situation quite easily without any threats from Martin. So it's just a matter of will Martin be able to put any pressure on Emil right now? Oh, Martin losing the back end of the car, losing that exit speed. Now Emil is going to be able to get away some more. Oh, that is so unfortunate coming from a Martin of the Mercedes who cannot hold the pace down. Ooh, that's going to hurt Mercedes now. We've got Emil just chasing down the rest of the other drivers. Hopefully he can get himself into a really good point scoring position. The only thing he needs to do is just to finish the race or just try to push himself a little bit into a higher position to finish the race with more points. The Lion Lamb sitting on 12 laps on those hard compound tires. They should easily be able to take him all the way. Only thing they can hope for is for another safety car to go down for a set of mediums. As Emil is sitting on a fresher compound tires, they should give him a bit of an edge against everybody else. It looks like Starkiller has gone out for a medium set of tires. And that should take him all the way to the end. And Quentin Berry also goes into the pits for a medium. Skieksky also jumping in for another set of tires. It looks like he'll be getting a set of mediums also. He'll definitely exit the pit in last place position. Looks like the gap between Emil and Marcus is starting to narrow it down even more. It looks on every corner Emil is taking almost 1/10 of a second out. So this is looking quite great for this young man as he pushes through. Will he be able to get himself to the top 3 positions? Will Marcus be able to put down a fight? The only thing that's going to help Emil right now to catch up to the guys right at the top is to have another safety car, which is the great equalizer. And I'm sure first place and second place are just hoping and praying that there aren't any more safety cars. Otherwise, it will bring this titan of a driver right on top of their necks. Ooh, might be seeing a move coming here from Quentin Berry, as he will be getting a tow and some DRS going down the pit straight. Ooh, looks like Kaiser's lost a lot of pace from the previous season. So far, it looks quite great for this young man in the previous season, but Kaiser's definitely not managing at all. Question is, will there be team orders of a switcheroo? Oh, these guys, Marcus is not racing. Oh, damn. I would assume Marcus is actually disconnected now. Thank you for letting me know, Brendan. Oh, man. Thought it was giving a really good fight. So, are we going to get team orders, or are these guys going to race it out between Kaiser and Quentin Berry? They're in the same team, the McLaren team. All these guys fight it out, or they're just going to be doing some team orders switcheroo. Let's see how this goes for these guys so far. It looks like Kaiser's not giving in at all. Quentin Berry should be able to make a move on this pit straight. Will Quentin Berry be able to get himself nice and close before the DRS? It should be behind Kaiser, but he's not. He could be getting the tow before getting DRS. Now the only thing he's doing is just getting the DRS. So far, it's not helping him out. So this definitely looks like a team orders thing, where these guys are just towing each other around to try and get the team to get more points by moving up the field together, which is a really good strategy coming from these guys. Now let's get on board with Martin right here, chasing down Marcus's AI. He'll definitely be able to make a move on this pit straight. It should forever so slightly give him some DRS to make it up to the top place positions. Oof, really good. Oh, not a great exit there. Almost losing the car. Rear end just showing itself to the driver as the driver is facing forward. Oh. So Arcus driving for Marcus. Is that what you're saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, as we now headed towards the end of the race, we just only have 8 laps to go. We have these guys who've lost half of the field already to a lot of crashing out that has happened during the race and the restarts of the safety car and a few exits coming out of the castle corner. But right now, we have the remaining few drivers who are just trying the utmost best and fighting the cars to really bring the cars back to the pits. So the only thing they can do is just to settle for a few points that I can. So right now, We have the guys just really trying the utmost space. Emil just really pushing as hard as he can to get himself into the second place position. Marco Fori just definitely not giving in any fights so far. Emil just pushing as hard as he can to try get himself. Oh, hits the apex of the castle right there. Almost the same thing that Charles Leclerc did in Formula 1. Let's try and see what kind of damage he's got. Oh, he's lost that right in front wheel. So that is definitely not looking so great for this young man. He's going to have to settle for a set of mediums or a set of hards at this point in time. Oof, almost DNFing his car into the wall. Now he's definitely going to have to go straight into the pit. So far he's not lining himself up for the pit. Oh, he's deciding that he'll limp all the way back home and hope for the best. Marco Ferri and the Lion Lamb have decided to go into the pits and go in for a set of softs. This is looking quite great here. As we might start seeing a few fast times start rolling in. That front end is just punishing those front wheels as he has no grip for this young man to take at all coming through the corners. Hopefully he might decide to go out into the pits to go get another set of tires and repair that wing, but it looks like he's just going to stick it out and he does not care at all. Oh, we got a move here coming from Klein-Saki and Skekski. Skekski getting closer and closer to Klein-Saki. Klein-Saki is actually disconnected so far. Marco Ferri managing to take Emil's position there as Emil goes straight into the pits. Goes out for a set of softs, which is what would be the ideal thing to do. Let's see how this is going to plan out for this young man right here, as he will be crafting it all the way to try to catch up to the guys up front. Currently we have Emil, who's the only one with the pit. Oh well, to say he's the only one with the penalty so far, locking up into the corners. Looks like this young man's still yet to learn a little bit more about cornering, as he does lock up going into corners so far. Well, Starkiller will be able to defend against Emil as he goes through Castle. So far, everything is looking fairly okay for this young man right here. Star Killer just trying his utmost best to prevent it, but it looks like Yamal just really got that better exit. Lion Lamb giving the fastest lap of 143.2. That's looking real great. I knew it when they got onto the soft, so start bringing in those fast times. And look at it right there. Star Killer getting closer and closer to Email, but by then Email just really managing to stay away from Starling. Star Killer. Ooh! That is definitely what this young man would like to see as he punts his car on that very corner, the first corner. Oh my word. So far, we got one of each car's team except for the McLarens. They have both their cars on the grid still. It's quite interesting as Emil just really gets closer and closer to Starling. Starling just, oh, a bit of punt onto the engine there just to say, young man, you've got to move along. Here we go. Will Emil be able to make a move on this long left and the right here? Oof, no downforce on the front tires, having to lock up going into the corners. Definitely not what he wants. A really good overtake. Would have saved that up a little bit to get DRS now. Star Killer is going to be getting DRS to make an attack on Emil. Will Emil be able to defend back of some ERS? Looks like Emil is running out of ERS. And here we go. We'll be seeing a move. Emil just opens up the outside of the corner to just try to get Star Killer to go on the outside as he takes the inside. Looks like Star Killer is definitely no match for Emil's pace so far. So right now we got the Mercedes of Michael sitting that third place position. Will he be able to hang on for dear life for that position, or will Emil be able to take that position away from him? Definitely Marco might be suffering a little bit as he's done 12 laps on the hard compound tires. Can those hard compound tires hold on for a little bit longer for him to finish the race? Ooh, another punt again for Emil, just losing his front wing completely. Star Killer this time managing to make a move on Emil. Completing it quite well without any issues at all. That's a good news for this young man, Star Killer, as he gets himself into a really good position to take that overtake on Emil. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're rocking it out here. We've got 2 more laps to go of this race. How will this turn out for some of these guys right here? So right now, as we are going towards the end of the race, we have our race leader, the Lion Lamb, just really chilling out there, comfortably leading with an 18 seconds difference between him and Michael Fourie in second place, as he is definitely going to be under attack just now from Martin in third place. Hopefully we'll be seeing this battle happen quite soon. And then we've got Star Killer in 4th place after he's had a bit of a battle with Emil. And then in 5th place right there is Emil, just really trying his utmost best to hang on with that broken wing. And then Marcus in 6th, Kaiser in 7th, Quentin Barry in 8th, Glenn Saki in 9th, and then Skekski in 10th. How is this going to turn out for these guys? It's just a matter of surviving this race to get 3 points. Oh, that is definitely not looking so great. It looks like Emil has planted his car into Castle. Oh my word, that is -1 Ferrari. So that just leaves the other guys to be out of threats from Emil. Emil so far was trying his utmost best to carry on, but it looks like he's planted his car getting into Castle exit. So this should be a free position for the rest of the guys, as they'll be able to manage to get themselves up 1 up. Question is now, will Martin pose a huge threat on Marco Fourie? Marco Fourie seems to be struggling a little bit there. Let's see if he's got any damage. It doesn't seem like it's got any damage so far. Marco Fourie just trying his utmost best to push that car as much as he can, in your hopes that Michael Fourie will make more mistakes so he can catch up to him. This race has been one heck of an interesting race right here on the Baku circuit, as these guys complete their 50% race, and Emil just really DNFing on the very last lap, where he could have just decided to just carry on going to bring the car home. And that's a lucky one coming from Michael, as he's hung on to the second place position. Right there, we got the Lion Lamb taking pole position. Well done to the young man. He's done a really good job. 100%. Followed by Michael Fourie in second place. Then Martin in third. Star Killer in fourth. Hopefully he'll finish. And then it'll be Marcus in fifth, which most probably they're going to move everybody up, as Marcus did disconnect. Kaiser in sixth. Quentin Barry in seventh. Glenn Saki in eighth. And then Skekski in ninth. So the guys who are just right below Marcus will be able to move up one position. so far everything is holding up fairly well for most of these drivers, as they now completed the race, and Quentin Berry finishes off his lap, and this is looking so great for these drivers. So we've lost a lot of fast drivers, and definitely we're going to see more action towards the end, but that is so unfortunate that we have to lose a few drivers, or should I say half of the field. But that was one heck of an exciting race. A lot of safety car and a lot of side-by-side action. A lot of cool moves coming up from these guys. They really show us a lot of potential and talent when it comes to Tier 1 driving. So definitely going to see these guys once again, same time, same place, next week. So this is going to be quite epic. And I hope you guys are ready for this, because this is going to be one heck of an insane season. You saw how almost full the lobby today was in Tier 1, so I'm hoping you guys will be able to just enjoy the most, to say, out of the satisfying action they will be seeing. So ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself tonight and tomorrow and forever. But make sure you take care of yourself and make sure everything is on point the whole entire time. So, ladies and gentlemen, see you once again next week. Same time, same place, same channel. Like and subscribe. It will be really awesome and appreciated for the community. So, yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. And do restock on your snacks in case if you struggle today. So, yeah, guys, take care and enjoy the evening.